stop. Do not quit your job. It's actually important that you keep your job. It's actually important for you to keep your job, especially if you are in that cipher of entrepreneurship. You have that entrepreneurial energy. You have those vibes, right? You want to be free. You want to jump. But if you do not have at least 1 year of a safety net, then do not take the leap. I'm actually going to share with you 5 easy reasons as to why it is important for you to keep your job. The first one is networking / resources. So this foundation has already been built for you to easily talk to people, right? Because you've been working with them for a while. You kind of acquainted with maybe a handful or more than a handful of people. So, it'll be easy to talk to somebody rather than rapid fire where, you elevated pitch with people who you don't know at random events where you got like 2 minutes to talk to them. But here, you already kind of developed that relationship already. So now you already passed that step to get in the door and talk with somebody, right? So like your coworker Kiara or your coworker Brian could be, really well versed in, good with computer programming and editing, right? And they're also into the holistic health thing, right? And you could be that individual who's into that. That's what I'm into. And it could go hand in hand. So now, they are good in this and you're good with helping someone take care of themselves with reverting back to nature. So now you both can either barter and help each other with projects or team up with each other outside of work and become a dynamic duo and then keep going from there. The second reason why it's important to keep your job is so that you'll be able to pour funds into your talent, into your business. I don't know about you, but I am my number one funder right now. And in order for me to do that, I have to have the circulation coming from somewhere else. And I budget and I plan accordingly. And I set aside funds for my business as well as I do everything else. And, each circulation or each cycle of payment, I'm pulling something aside. I'm purchasing something. I'm investing in myself. I feel like, you gotta give to get back. You gotta sow to reap. The third reason is you are getting free advertisement. You are a walking billboard, talking billboard. This is with coworkers or clients or customers of the business or the establishment that you work for. I can tell you now for myself, I am that I am in regards to the holisticness, and I'm into fashion a little bit. So I do ear art and I'm really big on being the change I seek. So people watch how I eat, people watch what I do, my actions and all that stuff. And then that free game is going to make somebody come up to you and be like, how are you doing this? Where did you get that from? And then that leads to the rabbit hole conversation of, here's my business card. Let's talk about this after work in a little bit more detail, or, right? Like with the customer or with the coworker. So it is the opportunity for you to be a advertisement and get free clientele. And, they'll trust that as well because they see, well, hey, she's been doing this for the whole time that I've known her. I see her every time rocking some amazing ear art. And I know, if she don't steer herself wrong, she not going to steer me wrong. The fourth reason on why it is important to keep that damn job is to have an outlet. Now, pump your brakes, because I know a lot of people be like, No, I don't want to work for nobody. I get that. That's cool. But in my space and time of working, either for the city, the government, whoever, fast food, slow food, retail, I've met people along the streamline who have stayed at these jobs for 10, 20 years and they don't like it, right? So I'm going to say that the outlet or this point of it being important because it's an outlet for people who like their job, because you did put in the application to work for that place. There are plenty of options out here, so I don't want to hear, oh, I had to do what I had to do. Not in this space and time. Yeah, yes, you have to do what you have to do. You got to work, but anywho, I digress. So again, this is the fourth point, and it is great to have an outlet. So as a creator, entrepreneur, you are always in your head. You always, well, at least I know I am. And you always want to constantly apply the pressure, whether it be soft pressure, hard pressure, to create and get something going. You're hard on yourself. And sometimes forcing or sitting in a space where there's nothing coming, you're not going to create or function well. So it's good to move away from something and then come back, get a refresher and come back, because now you give yourself some time to breathe in that outlet, in that space and time. And it's also an opportunity just to distract yourself for a little while, right? The fifth and final point is you'll have credible experience. So now if your side hustle is into finances and helping people fix that up and you work at a bank, there's your credible resource. If you are into the side hustle of being in dance and theater and your 9 to 5 is being a performing arts instructor, that's your credible resource. So you get the opportunity to build up your portfolio and use the tools for your own purpose in the very end. Let me tell you how I build credible experience at my job. So they actually nicknamed me Marisha Morel because I've been on that type of time since I came in, as I mentioned a little bit earlier. And basically, I lead challenges with the goal to be mindful, to be in the now, be present, and bring balance, because we already deal with stress outside of work. And then, work itself can be stressful. So the object of these challenges, although they may seem like something minute to these people who are not focused on this, is to bring balance, harmony, organization within the space of work, as well as just within themselves. Okay, that's all I got for you. Those are my 5 reasons on why you should keep that damn job, and why I'm keeping my damn job. Because, I have big aspirations to, yes, be free, but I'm free because I'm doing something that I like. It's not necessarily something that I love, but I'm still being of service to people because that is what I want to do within one of the businesses that I am tapped into, and that's being of service. So I get to practice and apply these 5 reasons that I share with you in this space of somebody else's business, while also obtaining so much more, right? I wish you well. I wish you wealth, and see you in the next video. Peace.